From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, David Payne.
Wild night last night, and looks like it's not over yet.
I know, and here we go, going into the weekend, too.
Yeah, here's the deal. We're not going to have near as many tornadoes, okay, tomorrow night. We might have a couple in parts of our state, but, you know, last night we had quite a few rotating storms.
Yeah.
We'll have some initially, but I think it'll mainly transition to kind of a wind-hail threat. So some of the data tonight still showing winds for some of us tomorrow, 80-plus miles per hour. It might be pretty close to Oklahoma City.
Okay, so you're kind of pinpointing on what time the different areas are going to see it.
And we'll break it down for you hour by hour. Trackers are ready, and Jim Gard, everyone's ready to go.
Of course.
Right, everyone's ready. All right, let's take a look at it here, and just an update here on the power outages, of course, out around Perryton, out in the Panhandle. 2,500 customers without power. Last night, we had a lot. We had thousands, right? We had over 20,000 customers at one time without power, and now we just have, right now, we just have a few hundred, just a few hundred left down across southern Oklahoma. So, okay, things are improving, and they'll get better tonight. They'll get better tomorrow. Here in Oklahoma City, hey, we're doing all right here on a Friday. We have, we'll call it fair to mostly clear skies, 76 degrees. Nice shot, part of our Lucky Star Skycam network. A southeast wind at 3. Our humidity right now, 62%. So humidity will creep up, especially tomorrow. It's been a beautiful day. It's been a beautiful evening. Temperatures here, 10 o'clock. We have mainly 70s, a few upper 60s mixed in, but so nice. Let's get to it. Big upper storm, again, comes out tomorrow. Here's what it does. Most of the day, in the afternoon, most of Oklahoma dry. We'll have to watch western Oklahoma for a thunderstorm there, but I really think this goes up in the Panhandle. Now, these are going to be rotating thunderstorms. They're 7 o'clock, supercell, supercell, supercell. A rotating thunderstorm with a threat of very large hail, damaging winds. There will be a tornado threat with those initial storms as they come into where we were yesterday. Harper, Ellis, and, talking about Woodward County, and then they'll move east, still a chance of a tornado into tomorrow evening across the north, and then that next wave, the main wave, begins to develop at about 11 o'clock. This will come into the metro close to midnight, and this big wave is going to slide off to the south and east as we get into tomorrow night and into your early Sunday morning, okay? So just about everybody is going to get rain and storms out of this. All right, so there's your trouble for tomorrow. That's our storm again over Las Vegas, starting to make the move with the jet stream. Future rotating thunderstorms. Here we go, and notice how this is one of our computer models, breaks out. These are rotational tracks or areas of spin. Doesn't mean that these are automatically going to produce tornadoes, but these are rotating thunderstorms. Harper down to Ellis County. Right, we might have 1 or 2 down here we'll have to watch. So that tornado threat, it's not 0 tomorrow, but it's lower tomorrow for sure than what we had going on yesterday. But I'm talking about northern Oklahoma. Alva back to Woodward. Again, those storms could produce a tornado or 2. That moves east-southeast towards Enid. And then notice how those stripes kind of go away. They're still hanging on, but it turns into a big complex, a big blob of rain and storms. Severe weather continues, mainly in the form of wind, big wind, and hail as we get into tomorrow night. Rainfall out of this, some areas will pick up a quarter, a half an inch to an inch. There might be areas pretty close to Oklahoma City that pick up 1 to 2 to locally 3 inches of rain. Might have a little bit of some localized flooding going on. All right, lows tonight, mid-60s, so we're going to cool off a little bit. Very nice tonight, very nice in the morning. All right, what about tomorrow? Back up, mid-80s. We'll have a south breeze. South winds will pick up. That'll bring in that higher humidity, which has kind of been shoved down to the south. That comes back tomorrow. High instability. Tomorrow afternoon, showers and thunderstorms again develop in the Panhandle. Tomorrow evening, a good 80% chance of thunderstorms from Ponca City back to Alva, back to Woodward. Once again, they develop here. They move east. Might have a few storms in the west tomorrow evening. 20% chance for thunderstorms tomorrow evening in Oklahoma City. All right, before midnight. Tomorrow afternoon's dry. And then overnight from midnight on, a 100% chance for thunderstorms starting in the north and west, sliding to the southeast. And as I said, they come into the metro close to midnight. So we have a low to a moderate threat of severe weather across the north. This is primarily tomorrow evening, right? And then tomorrow night, that moderate threat of severe weather just means more numerous severe storms slides to the southeast. My tornado zone, it's a low threat overall across northern, northwestern Oklahoma, and the Panhandle. Trackers will be out. We're ready to go. Baseballs, some baseballs and some of those storms there. Elsewhere in the orange, golf ball size hail. In the yellow down south, some quarter size hail, and winds 70 to 80 miles per hour with a few of these storms as that big line starts in the north and slams southeast, where it's going to be what we call a wind bag of a lot of wind, gusts to 80. Sunday, Father's Day, looks good. It's quiet. 9-day forecast, quiet weather. We're finally seeing some summertime. By the way, summer arrives Wednesday of next week. Highs next week, mainly in the low 90s. Here we go. Guys, back to you.